If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Hello everybody, we're back for round 3. And let's see, how do I get to, the hell is this? Looks like my previous round's opponent revealed his hand at the end. How do I make this go away? Can it dock? What? Can I seriously not make this go away? I want to play against Drunken 9. Oh my god. I don't think I can make this go away. Alright, we'll just... Alright. Alright, so, yeah, are we going to keep this hand? We're on the draw. We have Inferno... We can't play the turn 1 Typhoid Rats right now, but otherwise our hand looks okay. It would have been nice to have one more land than what we have. I will wish our opponent good luck. So if you want to torture your opponent after losing or winning, reveal your hand. That's funny. Alright. So, what's happening? I wonder if he's trying to say duck to us. I bet that's what he's trying to do. Nope, he's trying to play an island. Alright. Up. Yeah, waiting for me to respond. I was pretty quick, you jerk. Damn it. That would have been really awesome if we'd had a swamp there. I do look forward to playing this and hopefully ramping into this. This thing, I think, stresses people out. It's probably not as good as it looks like, even though there's a giant telescope or BFG in the background. Alright. What's happening here? I am waiting for him? Oh, okay. Fine. I'm okay with that. My guy is better. This is interesting. I'm playing the Swamp. I guess that reveals information to him, and I will drop this, but I'm not convinced that that's the right play. Next turn, though, I can play Typhoid Rats and Inferno Fist. I'm not sure I will want to. Or I can play Inferno Fist and crack it. This thing I'm not so worried about. When I opened my first sealed, I had 4 of these. I was like, is this a joke? This guy is worse than Alphamir. And they're about the same. He looks really gentlemanly, though. He looks like he would be a nice pet to have. Not sure how he moves, made of bronze, but he's stately. Looks like his name, if he's a pet, would be Governor. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's like double queuing or if he's just trying to figure out the beta. Some guy accused Chris and me of double queuing the other day. I think there was a clip of it, actually, because we were recording. So you may have seen that in Let's Play Cube Draft or whatever. But we weren't double queuing. We were just trying to figure out how to use Scroll Rack. Oh, okay, fine. So we're gonna get blown out here. It's not too surprising. I think I would rather have lost that guy. Ooh, hiccup. Lost that guy than the Typhoid Rats, but I'm not entirely sure of that. So we could kill one of his guys. I'm just not sure that that's worth it. I will play this Evolving Wilds, drop the Typhoid Rats. I will be willing to block somewhat aggressively with the Typhoid Rats. And I'll pass the turn. Do I actually want to crack the Evolving Wilds? Because I want to draw land so I can cast this. What is this? Okay, that's pretty good. But we can kill it, which is also good. He's attacking with both. So the question is, like, do I keep the Typhoid Rats around? Oh, this requires that you enchant the creature you control. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. I did not realize that. I was planning on putting on one of his guys and blowing up the other. In that case, we will not block. And now it's our turn. Alright. That guy's pretty good. We did not crack the Evolving Wilds, which was an error. But I do think it's going to be necessary to kill that Paragon sooner or later. So what I'm going to do is put this here and attack. And then I will probably kill this on his turn. Nope. Okay, so he is going to block, in which case I will kill... If I'm doing this correctly, I will kill this. Alright. I'm not sure I would have blocked there. I mean, I guess he basically used the Bronze Sable to absorb 3 damage. I'm not sure I would have done that. I don't know. Oh, there's that thing. Okay. Well, we will eventually be able to kill that, but that'll take a little bit. So this finds an artifact. Alright, I think this is another cool card. What is it? It's that Golem. Okay, so when that dies, he gets another dude. That kind of sucks. Also, our life is low enough that that guy is stressing me out. It's a pretty good flying creature. 4/4 for 5 is good. Normally in like limited environments, you settle with like a 3/3 flying for 5. Alright. There's another Covenant. So we want to hit a land next turn to finish off his guy. Yeah, and we want our guy to stay alive. Both of those are really possibly not going to be the case. Alright, so there's that Golem. That means he's got another one of those in his hand. He's going to get in there, yeah, with that guy. This prevents 1. We take 4, and that sucks. Alright. So let's draw land? That will do what it needs to do next turn, but it keeps me from being able to use this ability. Okay, so let's think here. We take 8. That's real bad. Yeah, I think we play the Crow. We throw this guy in front of the Willforged Golem if it attacks. And then we hope to draw land next turn. Alright. Not ideal at all. He probably gets in there with this too. But we need to be able to set up to Covenant of Blood. He's only got 2 cards in hand, so he might not have a burn spell. In which case, it's not that bad. I mean, we have to tap all our guys, though, here. So, like, the question is, if he... Let's assume he doesn't have a burn spell. If we block here, this guy stays alive. If we draw a land, we kill this. This guy stays alive to block. I'm sorry, we kill this. I think that might be better in the long run than us blocking here, going to 5, definitely needing to draw land still. I mean, in either case, it seems like we need to draw land, right? Yeah, let's make him show us the burn spell, I think. Because we're gonna gain a little bit of life here. He might not have it. He didn't. And we drew the land. That's good. Alright, so we need this to resolve, obviously. If it doesn't, we just lose. We have to kill this thing. I think. If we kill this, he doesn't get his next Warforged next turn. Yeah, but we go back to 2 then. I mean, we could throw a guy in front of it. That seems bad. Let's kill this and try to get back into this game. Alright. So he gets his guy. That's bad. This goes into his hand. If we draw another land, we can play this, which in theory will be a blocker. But right now I plan on having to trade this guy away, I think. Having another Covenant of Blood is stellar right now. So he's at 7. If he has a Siege Dragon, he's going to play it. What is this? Does he not want to trade that? That seems weird to me. I guess not. He wants to keep up a single... Oh, never mind. He didn't tap it. So he's probably just going to attack now. We can keep this guy around. and go to 2. That seems not right. Like, do I want to keep this guy around and be at 6 life? No, I think I have to block here. We can play the Siege Dragon soon. Alright. So, we're at 6. That's fine. We drew that guy. The question is that better or worse than the Covenant? That's a really good question, because I can attack with this thing and get back in the game that way. I think I'd rather have the Covenant. I might want to gain the life, though. We've already killed a bunch of big guys. So... And he could remove this and get through? That's unlikely. I mean, he could, like, bounce it. And then we wouldn't be able to Covenant if he has Into the Void, for instance. Yeah, I'm not sure of the play. I think because it resolves, we kill this now. And not sure if that's right. But going up to 10 here seems strong. He's got more cards in his hand, essentially, than we do. We really want to see a land. What is this? Okay, it's a 4-3. That's still pretty good. He probably doesn't... Ugh. Okay. That's yucky. Like, do we do this now? Do we spend this? I'm not sure if this guy's ability is all that relevant. I would rather try to get back in the game with a Willforged Golem. I mean, you can trade for both my guys, and then I keep the removal spell. Yeah, let's try that. So, I'll attack here. He might spend his Inferno Fist. That would be okay. That guy's got big enough toughness that the Siege Dragon doesn't kill it, though. So now we cast this. And if it gets countered, I guess we lose. Or if it... No, we don't necessarily lose. We'll probably end up having that guy block. This is definitely the scariest matchup we've played yet. But it's also been the most interesting. So he's got one card in hand. He just ripped it. If he smashes with this guy, I am totally willing to trade both my guys for his. Because we've got this dragon. And a removal spell. Yep, here they go. That's okay. Send your guys to hell. We didn't draw our land that we've wanted to have for a while now. But that's okay. We drew something relevant. We drew something that was almost as good as a land. Because it's a card. And it's his main phase, so let's see. He didn't do anything. Looks like he's stalled out. He could have a counter, but he's only got one card in hand. My guess is it's a land. He kept it as a bluff. We'll attack here. And so now this game starts going back into our favor when we drop Big Daddy Dragon. And hopefully he doesn't have, like, something that gains control of it. Is he gonna? No. He's just gonna concede. Alright. So this dragon has torn through everybody. I think that guy is playing mainly blue. That's my suspicion. He didn't see Grind Clock. I'm curious if... What am I trying to say? What's the name of that ogre? This thing. How do I... Prakash, how do I get the... I don't know how to see it. Show preview pane. Yeah, that's how we do it. Alright. So, I just want to see if it can copy my... What? Why won't it preview? I can preview those. Can I preview... No, I can't. Okay. So, I don't know right now if that can copy my artifact abilities. Probably doesn't matter that much. That guy had enough big fat guys that I'm not sure that Grind Clock is very good. I don't know. I'm tempted to bring in another removal spell. This, like, he could be playing a bunch of burn spells, but I didn't see much. So I don't know, like, is this... I feel like I could get really burned, no pun intended, by this. But it's another way to potentially remove his dragon. I'm not sure I can, like, race his fat guys in the air. That's why I think I'm going to board this out. Torch Fiend seems good. Because this guy doesn't seem as good. But there might be something else even worse to board out. No, let's board this out. I was going to say Torch Fiend seems good because it can, like, kill all of his golems. This doesn't do anything. It could, like, kill the same guys in his deck that we have in ours. Yeah. I mean, maybe Black Cat is good against him. Because, like, I can block a guy on the ground and it forces him to discard something like one of his bomb cards. Let's keep it like this. I kind of like that sideboard plan. Alright. So let's wish our opponent good luck. And we have a hand that sucks. We have 12 lands still left in our deck. That means more than 1 out of every 3 cards is going to be a land. And that Gravedigger is pretty bad. We want to see... I think we keep this on the draw. If we were on the play, I would be, I think, actually less apt to keep this because we don't do anything for 4 turns, and it doesn't... Oh, gross. Okay. Well, that's not what we wanted to see out of the gates from him for a hand like this. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Not what we wanted to draw yet. Had that been in my hand instead of the Gravedigger, I wouldn't have kept this. This card is good. I would probably be playing it if I had it. I'm hoping to kill it with Inferno Fist. Alright. That's slow, but it's better than Gravedigger. Yeah. I can at least Inferno Fist it eventually. And he hasn't done it. If he'd played a 2-drop, I would have felt a lot worse. And this is Defender. Comes in with a 1/1 Island Walker. I like this card. That thing looks a lot bigger than a 1/1, but okay. That could have been worse. The 3-mana 1-power guy in the attack is not that bad. Okay, so we're still in this. We don't have any blockers. We'll go to 18. That was a great draw. We will drop Somerville Squad. Fenzelian, I don't think you're still here, but if you are, this is basically our town mascot. This dead crow. Alright. Token creature. Squid. I like it. I like the token is basically a super type now. That's also cool. Excuse me. The art on this is very confusing. This could have been land. I know it's a wall. Could have also been like creature Nidarian. But things have gone okay here. Things have not gone horribly, all things considered. We have a crow. It's probably going to stay back, I think. And we're drawing lands now that are... I mean, we drew lands before. That wasn't the problem. I will play this guy and hopefully stem the tide a little bit. Paragon of Fierce Defiance. Okay, he just got murdered. That's okay. Wait, he just killed him during my turn? I think that means... Whose turn is it? Did he just kill him during my main phase A? So, like, keeping this guy back forces him to tap an extra mana, essentially. He's got 3 cards in hand? I don't know if that's the right decision. I'm going to keep him back. That could be wrong. We'll keep that 2 life in mind. I'm keeping him back to force him to tap 1 with the Frenzied Goblin. Playing that other land, that means he... Ugh. Okay, well, I at least prevented some damage to ourselves. I can also play Inferno Fist on this, and in theory... Oh, that's pretty good. That I feel good about. Alright, Okay, so we're gonna plan on we're gonna play this here, and we're gonna plan on killing that dragon during his turn, I guess. Maybe it won't attack. That would be awesome, because we can convoke it. Not sure if that's the right play. What did he? Okay, he's got one of these in there. That makes sense. What is this? Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so... Can he kill us with a dragon this turn? Wait, did he... here he goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. He can't play the dragon this... Or the... whatever that thing is. Willforged Golem this turn. Alright, our guy cannot block. That's okay. We knew that was going to happen. We want to kill this, even though it lets him draw a 6/6. That's just the way it goes. Okay. This can still block his other one. We really want to drop this. It's going to kill his wall, which is funny. Okay, come on. What's happening? He's getting it in his hand. I don't think he knows that's what's happening. That's my theory here. Also, if we're able to off this thing with Inferno Fist, that gives us some room to come back. I'm actually surprised we made it through the last game. Yeah, we can't block with anything. It's okay. Okay, we're going to be able to cast that dragon. This turn, we pretty clearly cast Gravedigger. This ability appears to be broken. Hopefully this stems the tide, as I keep saying. Yeah, drop this gentleman. And I will take this back. That's okay. I don't care. I don't need Siege Dragon twice. I need to, you know, get my guys on the ground. He didn't have any way to deal with Siege Dragon last game. Alright. So, my thesis here, I don't think this can get in. I would trade for the squid if I could. I don't know. We just want to live long enough for this to attack. I think he just plays his 4/4. And he's happy about it. I think. He's got 3 in hand. Like, he can kill our dudes. Maybe. Powerade. Sports drink. They had to, like, come up with a name for what Powerade and Gatorade are, because they're not juice, and they're not quite water, and they're not very good. That's basically how they work. Alright. You getting in there? So he is getting in there with a goblin. Who's not going to be able to block this turn? Gravedigger. Okay. Yeah. I will gladly block this. Let's see what happens. Do I just take 2? Okay. That had to have been wrong, right? Okay, there we go. Makes sense. So he thinks killing this is going to be really good for him, I guess. And to some extent it will be. That's fine. We will off this. Yep. Okay. So that's okay. We lost this. That's okay. This turn we play the dragon. Hopefully it lives. He could counter it, but he's not going to, because he's going to play this instead. Alright, cool. Now he doesn't have his Forge Devil to finish off our guy if we block. That's good news. And the question is, which of these do we play this turn? Because we can play this and then haste out the other guy. I think we need this guy to sit back and block. Like a dingle-dongle horn. Alright. So that seems scary, hopefully. Would I block this thing? I don't think so. We at least, like, 1-for-1 him, humorously enough. Kill that coral barrier. I mean, he's not countering this. Is he regretting not keeping up his mana for Counterspell? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting in there with Mr. Digger. He doesn't have a job, even. Alright, so he played a land. That's good. I don't know what this last card in his hand is. It could be a burn spell. If he burns this off, it's going to be hard for me to come back. I would need to see something good at the top of my deck. But the... Okay, there's Inferno Fist. So... He's setting up to, like... I don't even know. Is getting in there with that? So the question is, do I want to trade here and kill that? And the answer is probably not. I don't know. Kills both my guys, then I play this. Okay, so that Inferno Fist, that matters. I think we let it happen. We just take this hit. And we prevent these two. We take 6, go to 5. Then we plan on double blocking, and he has to blow his Inferno thing. We also could draw a burn spell. I mean, we have our Inferno Fist here. So, he didn't save his Gravedigger by sacking the Inferno Fist. That's a land. Okay. Yeah, we'll play that. This makes it so, in theory, we can kill him in fewer attack steps, I think. If he draws a burn spell, we could just lose. I think that's okay. My plan at this point is just going to be to kill him and to draw another creature. So this is, we're racing here, essentially. Even though we're at really low life, and it's going to come time to start chumping the crap out of his guys. We would double block, he kills both of our guys, but he loses the fist. That's interesting. I think it is probably wrong. So I'm just going to block with the Gravedigger. I think. Not sure if that's right. Believe me, I don't know. No idea. Alright. So, let's hope he draws dead. But he didn't. That's super scary. Because that thing can block. Let's not draw land. Okay, that's good. What we just drew was good. I can't believe I was not going to play that. Question is, which guy do I put this on? Because if I put it on Paragon, I can... No, I mean, that's stupid. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Paragon's going to die this turn. That's what we just learned. So I want him to die later, right? So do I attack with him now? I think that's probably what I do. And then that puts him a little closer to dead. Zero cards in hand. I don't have to worry about a trick. That's good. So he's got to know something's up now. It's just that he would have killed that guy. I wouldn't have gotten this 2 damage, in other words. So now we enchant this thing. Alright. And, do we, I think we just pass. Alright, because now we can block and kill this. I think. And then he responds by killing this, spending his mana, or doming me, and then killing me with like a lightning strike. Okay, that did go to me. So he could have just drawn lightning strike and won. Maybe that's what he's playing for? But I feel like he wouldn't have done what just happened then. Alright, so he's got one turn to win here, I think. We're getting in there with this guy. I would have said, like, no, we should keep him back to block, but I'm not sure that that's right. Yeah, maybe we should have just kept that guy back. But, like, if he kills either the enchantment or bounces somebody, I want to deal as much damage as possible. He's not blocking. He could just damage it, though. Maybe he has a spell deal 2? I don't know. Wouldn't he just kill me? This guy is not that cool. If he kills him, I might dome him right now. Okay, so now I can just dome him even if this guy dies, and I'll be okay. We're gonna play this land. Come on, let's 2-0 this round. I don't want to play another game. It's Magic. Nobody likes to play it. Oh, he just conceded. All right, so we took round 3. I will see you guys again in round 4.
Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any mtgoacademy.com page.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the round 4. I almost had like a hiccup burp. There we go. Let's wish our opponent, Asmodee, good luck. What are we going to do this round? We're going to win. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play first. This hand is fine. It's better than the last one. We pulled that game out somehow. So we'll keep this. We draw this guy every game. Sometimes you don't want him in your opener, but, you know, it's fine. If this is like a mulligan, it just means we don't have to draw him later, and also we can play him, which has been good. If our opponent is playing something that can kill him, I don't know if we can win as easily, but so far our opponents have been only occasionally being able to deal with our big creatures, and I think that having 5 toughness is kind of key in this format, given what I observe about creatures and removal spells, etc. And because that 5 damage removal spell costs 6, that's pretty good. People aren't apt to play that in the main, or maybe not more than 1 in the main. So I think 5 toughness is key. And game 1, we got to live the dream. Game 1 of this entire tournament and haste this guy out. That was cool. So we'll drop a swamp. We'll pass. Had a dream 2 nights ago, I think. I haven't told Chris Cool about it yet, but I will. In the dream, I was back in my high school reunion, which is coming up, incidentally, this summer. I don't believe I'm going to go, just because I see everybody on Facebook anyway. Hopefully none of them watch these videos. Or maybe they should. Alright, so our opponent might actually be able to interact with us. Look at this guy. Is he carrying a goat? Or is he carrying a bunch of stone tablets that are like the fucking 10 Commandments? Oh, I'm dropping all these stone tablets on this black cat. Alright. So that's a cool looter. Cool. He won't be able to activate him soon, so I take it that guy will be attacking next turn, unless this guy's standing in the way. I might actually like to kill this guy if it doesn't look like anything else is happening. So if he like misses a land drop, I'm totally going to flesh to dust that thing. Thanks, Liliana, for your words of wisdom. Anyway, so, oh god, turn off auto yields. I may have done something horrible there. I had this dream where I was going back to my high school reunion, and Chris Cool went to the same high school, but not the same year. And at the high school reunion, everybody who graduated with me was in a business relating to Magic Online bots. But, oh, that's a shitty draw. This has the caveat. I'm going to wait to play the swamp. till next turn, so he might not suspect Flush to Dust. But attacking here seems right. What's happening? We began combat? Okay. But instead of them all making Magic the Gathering online bots that sold Magic cards, they all made different types of chili. Like, it was like somehow we were all comparing our bot software for selling different types of chili on Magic Online. I told you this, Becky.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, is yours like 5-alarm chili? Oh, mine's, like that chili cook-off in The Simpsons, kind of. And I was like, Chris, do we have good enough chili to compete? And he was like, our chili's fine, but it's not the best. And so that was a dream I have. Wow, he's attacking with us, which means he's going to play something. That's okay. Anytime he isn't getting some sort of advantage out of this, I feel pretty good. What's he doing? Okay, that's fine. Long game, that'll be a problem. It's a 3-2. I will attack into that, I think. Don't really want to play this. Maybe if he blocks. So if he blocks, that's really good. Did you just spill wine?
Yeah.
Is it on my computer?
No.
Okay, good.
But I will be toasted tonight.
That's okay with me, little one. Alright. So I'm going to play this. Now the question is, do I attack here into his guys? I think the answer to that is no. He could just keep this guy back, force this guy and this guy through. If he does that, I'll kill one of them.
Did you tell your
He spends his turn.
fans you got a haircut?
Yes, I mentioned it briefly. Becky really likes it and thinks I'm attractive now.
It's really hot.
Okay, you don't have to tell all of our fans that. They don't want to hear it.
It's really, really hot, and he should post a picture.
Okay, I should post a picture. Go drink your wine in the other room, sweet thing.
These are my true feelings.
No, don't tell me your true feelings. That's really funny, though.
I like your hair.
She likes my hair, guys. Isn't that wonderful? Aw, thanks for the nice kiss. Alright, so we're just going to take 2 in the air. That's okay. I think we kept this guy back, which is fine for now, because he's in the aggro plan, and we really want the Siege Dragon to live. This, more than any other time, do we want to play this and then Grave-dig it? So here's a question, like, do we want to Flesh to Dust that? Or do we want to Flesh to Dust this? No, we want the Siege Dragon to kill this. No, you shouldn't be embarrassed. This is going to be hard to kill with a Siege Dragon, though. So we're just going to murder that thing. Or Flesh to Dust it. Whatever. And it's still going to be a couple turns before we can Siege Dragon, but that was like the best draw imaginable, and we are totally just going to ram our guy in there. I mean, I don't want to say like we've gotten super duper lucky. It wasn't like me top decking Garruk Primal Hunter when my opponent slammed a Nissa on the board the first pre-release draft I played, which I ended up losing, even though, like, that was super lucky. This has just been reasonably lucky. So I feel pretty good about that. Hopefully he plays a wall. Seems unlikely. This guy just costs so much to use. He can do it twice now, though. Or maybe activate it once, attack with this in the air, and play something else. That's feasible. This guy hasn't been doing much. This is like a fair looter. I think it's a really neat card, actually. It's probably how Cephalid Looter should have been ages ago. Alright. Or, you know, Merfolk Looter. Alright, so this guy... That guy's a Salamander, huh? Well, that changes everything. Okay. Crow, that's all. Good. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully he plays multiple guys, taps out and plays guys that have toughness 2 or less. The way it stands, he could counter something, which wouldn't be great. It would explain why he's never using any of these abilities. So, like, the best thing for him to do would be to spend, like, most of his mana playing that Wall of Limbs. Blood Host. I hate the art on this. It makes me sick to my stomach. It looks like the guy from Blue's Clues in the middle. And it also reminds me of that scene from Blade where all their blood is dripping through those rivulets in the walls. Oh, God. Onto, like, a dais in the middle. Dias? I don't even know. But I just hate this art. Okay, Blood Host. You gain 2 life? I didn't know it did that. Okay, that's a little stressful. He's going to do that a bunch when we attack with our dragon now, which makes it worse. Alright. We could do something interesting and attack with a golem, knowing we can Gravedigg it, just to try and trade for one of these. Or this or this. Because, like, killing Blood Host might be key to my plan here. Yeah. I kind of want to attack with all these guys. What can he do? We're at 13. So, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can gain life with this. That sucks. Sacks these, makes this huge. I think puts a lot of pressure on him if I attack with both these guys, but I'm not sure if that's right. If he can eliminate our dragon, we're in sort of a bad position. But if I can eliminate this, I'll feel very good. Okay, that's fine too. Alright, so he goes to 10. That's okay. Killing the guy that prevents blockers felt pretty good. I'm kind of liking the V4 client more. Like, the awkward part is not the game space for me anymore, now that I've been able to customize it a little bit. The awkward part is just using the interface to, like, deck build. Alright, so this can become a 5/5, and he gains 4 life, and then we trade. So my dragon effectively becomes a Wrath of God. And then we can Gravedigg it. Like, the Gravedigger means I'd be willing to throw this away to kill this Blood Host, I think. Oh, okay, well, not too surprising. Now he clamors in for 6, which is a lot. We can't dig a grave the same turn that we siege, so there's that. Alright, everybody's going to get in there, I think. Unless he wants to keep back something to block here. I guess he does. It kind of tells me that he's planning on trading this, I think. Or, like, trading it to keep damage back. Oh, damn. He could play that card that deals 4 to us, and he gains 4. That's a real possibility. So, like, keeping this back... Why would he... Like, I don't want him to be able to eat that and gain life. I kind of want to eat it. Alright, so we take 2 in the air. That seems bad. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to attack, even though I would really want to. Could also grab the Rough Rider. That seems wrong. I think we want the dragon. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. We'll play this. Pass the turn. So I guess he can eat a guy. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure what I did was right there. Maybe he's just happy he's now allowed to eat that, as opposed to having to block it. But if he, like, if I'd attacked with this and he killed this with something, he would just basically win. It would be very hard to come back. Okay, just in the air. Yep. I think I may have erred the turn that I attacked with both these guys. Like, I'm okay trading for this guy who made things unblockable. That worked out fine, but... Oh, yuck. Okay, that sucks. This guy is basically the Chumpathon. I had him before, too. We can't play both these in the same turn. That sucks. What's the plan here? Someone's got to chump that Scuttling Doom. We aren't going to be killing it anytime soon. Yeah, I think we also have to play our land here, because if we draw another spell... No, that's stupid. We don't have to play our land. We're at 6. This gets chumped. This... He knows we got it in our hand. I don't attack, obviously. So we just drop this. Okay, fine. Yep, kill all his walls. Great. Do I play this to bluff like I have something else? I don't think so. Alright. So, Scuttling Doom gets blocked by Gravedigger. No, we just lose. He just sacrifices it to the Blood Host. We just lose. Not sure he's aware of that yet. So, block here, I guess. Oh, there he goes. Okay. So we'll tell our opponent GG, and we'll begin sideboarding. Let's think about this. We have Blood Host, Scuttling Doom Engine, removal, that unblockable thing that has inevitability, and some flyers. Okay. So, this still seemed good, even though he had removal for it. It's not like I'm going to cut it. This is worse because he has removal, but it might still do what I need it to do. This, God, how do we deal with a stupid crab? Is this even good against him? I'm not sure it is. He's got black creatures and, like, Black Cat might be good because it can eliminate one of his... We'll bring this in too. Grind Clock, I actually like this matchup. All these things are still fine. Huh. Alright, so Krenko's Enforcer, he's got Scuttling to block. That's not that bad. I don't think we want any of these things. Like I said, Black Cat might be something we want, but I doubt it. Could bring the Radiant Fountain, like, as a way to trick him into thinking that he's in a good position with Doom Engine, and then we have a way out of it, but I think that's silly. Do we want to bring this and deal 5 to something? I didn't see a reason to, but maybe just being able to eliminate something is good no matter what. So let's think about bringing that in. What would we cut? I don't want to cut really any of these. This guy, is fine, I guess. Like, when he has kill spells, this becomes less valuable, because I don't want to sack it to, like, bring a Siege Dragon into play, unless for sure it's pounding him in the face. This I'm a little bit less excited by, but he's got a bunch of guys with, like, 3 power it can attack into. So why don't I cut a Generator Servant, and then I still need to think about whether I want this in. I'm going to cut it. I don't think it's good enough. Alright, so we just brought in Torch Fiend for Generator Servant. We will still play first. Yeah, we'll keep this. Yeah, we want to see land, obviously. And, like, the real question is, do we play this evolving? Do we crack it? I think we have to, but it makes it slightly less likely that we draw land. Especially when we want to find another black, like another swamp, to play the Sign in Blood. But I think getting the Grind Clock online is key. I doubt he boarded an artifact removal just for a 4/4, but maybe he did. So, and of course, it's always possible that we just get lucky out of this. That's not what happened right there, but, you know, we're still okay. Is he reading it? That's what I would be doing. I'm gonna put it... No, don't do that. Cancel, cancel. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna put a charge counter on this right now, because I'm not gonna target anybody for 0. Is that how charge counters look? They look like little half-assed sine waves or something. I can't tell what that's supposed to look like. Alright. Not good. We want one more land, any land. We've used 3, there are 14 left in the deck. That means we have less than a 50% chance any given turn, which probably means I should have not kept. That's probably what this means. Okay, what's this? Which is familiar. Normally I wouldn't give a crap, but this time it's kind of scary. Alright. We just want to grind this guy up. I want to figure out when to start doing this. I think we bring it up to like 5. I think that's the way to go. Okay, that's good. Could be better. Could be worse. I'm playing the Crow. Alright. So this is where I should start doing math. Because each turn he draws a card. So, like, if I bring it up to 6, I think maybe we get started earlier than that. Curse Spirit. That is Intimidate. Okay. I would gladly block that with a Crow. We can also finish him off with a Sign in Blood. Turn off auto yields, because I would have not put a counter on my grind clock. Alright. Yeah, let's put a charge counter on this. Okay. That's good. It's at least a land. That's fine, actually. Yeah, we'll play this gentleman. And now we've got complete blocks, and our grind clock is on the board. He could, like, bounce it. That would suck. But worse things have happened. And I can grave dig one of my guys after double blocks, if it actually happens. Look at this thing. I didn't even realize it was that. Oh my god, I finally figured out the art. There's like a ghost on it. I thought it was like a Kamigawa spirit, like Thief of Hope, with like these tentacles. Alright, so he can also murder one of our guys now with that non-murder flesh to dust spell or whatever it is. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. So let's see. 27 cards in theory from when I eventually cast this. 26 when he draws his next card. And then I hit him for 4, so 22. I think I want to put 2 more counters on it before I hit him. He could like play a divination though, or his own Sign in Blood. It would keep him from doing that if I started it early. Like, I'm just thinking how many times I want to activate this. Maybe I only put 1 more on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is like a solvable math problem. It's a completely solvable math problem, just one I'm having trouble doing. Okay, so that's targeting the bird. Expected as much. Now this comes in. I don't think Witch is familiar will. Yeah, correct. Alright. So he will eventually win this race. And, like, I can grind him now. It gives us information. Like, I know what's not in his hand. But, like, milling does not keep his threats away, because it could be milling him closer to a threat. That's not the best card to draw here. I think we're still going for a grind clock win. I don't think we attack here. I think I just play Gravedigger. Get Carrion Crow back. And Gravedigger can hopefully block this guy. And I think we pass the turn now. Like, I don't even know if I should be planning on winning with Grind Clock. He could be playing some sort of horrible spell that F's me up. Now everything's a swamp. That allows me to Sign in Blood. Myself or him. That's cool. So this keeps us far away from Covenant. Yeah. I was going to say if we block, keeps us far away from Covenant. Why is he playing this? This helps me. Huh. So, 4, 4, 4, 4. That's 16. Draws a card. 16, or... Wait. 4, 4, 4, 4. So that's 4 turns worth. and he draws a card. So 4, draw a card. 4, that's 23, 19, draw a card. That's 18. The last time I go 4, then 4, right? So let's say I do this one more time, and I have 5 on it. Then we hit him 4 times. That's all we needed. The way it stands... No, I think it's time to start grinding him now. Is he going to hit me for 7? Or for 4? No, that thing. Okay. That could be worse. If we draw land, we can kill it. Alright. What did he lose? Sign in Blood. Damn. Because probably wouldn't have wanted to cast that. Another one of these, which wouldn't have done much. Alright, let's... That's fine. I've got no complaints there. Could actually, like, kill his guy and slam him for a bunch of damage. We could also just play the Carrion Crow, so next turn we can Covenant, which would be good. But I think I'd rather... I think I'm going to do this now so he can't save his guy. Can that be right? Or counter it or something? Yeah. I'm killing it. Not sure if that's right. And I'm not even sure, again, it's right to go for the Grind Clock win. That could be wrong. Okay. So he did save his guy. That sucks. And bounced our guy. Alright, worse things have happened, but that sucked. We're not getting in there. I think he can probably still win this race. Alright. Yep, that's fine. We will take that. We'll go to 13. And he's going to replay his Golem? No! Oh, God. Turn off all auto yields. Alright. What do we have here? Yep, that thing. Again. Fine. So that's scary. We need to kill it. Let's mill him some more. Come on. What do we got? Islands, another curse. Okay, some unblockable guys eventually, whatever. That doesn't do really what we want it to do right now. Like, I really wish we would have had a land there, obviously. I mean, playing this seems like it has to be right. Like, do I want to sign in blood myself to draw it? I don't want to lose the life, and I don't want to lose the extra cards from him. I'm playing this thing. There we go. And I think I'm going to pass the turn. And then, again, if we draw a land, we can Covenant of Blood. So he just dropped a land. That feels pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, that's the sort of thing we did not want to see. Alright. So we're going to suffer a lot of damage this turn, I think. And the question is, like, who do I block? Like, blocking here prevents some amount of damage. Oh, God. I really want to be able to cast Covenant of Blood, but that seems not to be happening. So I wish I would have done that sooner. We take a lot here. I don't know if we can pull out of this race, or pull out of this awful situation. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so let's mill. I don't know what he lost. A Blood Host. Did he lose another Covenant of Blood? That's pretty good. He probably isn't playing 3. A guy that doesn't do anything. Okay, so we can't sign in blood this turn. We go to 4. I mean, we could. Not sure that that helps us. 4-1. I don't think we can win. Maybe we screwed up the clock with... Oh, God. There. With these guys, like... So this guy can block, assuming that he's able to block on his turn. I mill 8. That's not enough. I need to survive this turn and the next one. And given what I have in my hand, I cannot do that. If we found some more lands in there, maybe that would have been cool. I can't really complain that much. We've had, in general, a lucky time. And, what is this? That's fine. I mean, it's another dude that's lethal. So, yeah, that's fine. I don't need to see this. Okay, so, yeah, we'll mill him. Oh, we're so close. That guy doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's gonna be... He's 8-4. We're gonna be 1 turn away. We have to target ourselves now. That doesn't do very much. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should have drawn cards a long time ago. Let's see what's in his deck. Turn to Frog. Aeronaut Tinkerer. What is this? Okay, cool. Well, I mean, he seemed to have a pretty consistent control-y deck. Didn't seem that spectacular. We just couldn't deal with the removal on the Siege Dragon, and maybe we put our grind clock with the wrong number. I don't think we did, though, because... Let's see if we'd done it one more time. We would have been 4 cards less, but we activated it. I think it would have been exactly the same situation. So, we will say GG to our opponent if I can figure out how to do that, and I feel good about these matches. Alright. So I will see you guys sometime soon for another Playing the Unplayable.